Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you a grand solar minimum update. Monday, May 13th at midnight, 2019. Just 4 days, 19 hours, 2 minutes, 14 seconds before LeakCon 2019. And we're going live. Live stream. This is, in fact, the only single one of these hats ever made. Hand sewn by Asian sweat workers over there in the Philippines. And we may auction this off for up to $50,000 at LeakCon 2019. If you're there, you may have an opportunity to get this sweatshop hat, the only one of its kind, which we may line with 5G. Who knows? Be there, be square. It'll include my sweat and my nicotine. But you can be assured that there's no glyphosate in this. Whoa! Do you have any idea what's been going on today? Let's blow it up. Let's do a dab. Are you dab worthy? Sakonojima going boom boom in the last 24 hours. Hours of powers. Now this volcano has been erupting at this magnitude for upwards of 5 years. Can you imagine living down here with this soot and smut day after day? Holy macaroni. Have you heard what's happening in just 4 days and 19 hours? I don't even know if it's worthy of your justice. Someone will own this hat, and it's not going to be me, because hats don't look good on me. I look like a retard. Yeah. Well, that's Saku going boom boom. Holy macaroni. We'll get back to that. But have you heard? A goon is not settling for the schmeddling. In fact, just hours, 4 days and 19 hours before LeakCon 2019, a goon is going boom! We're going to get to that in just a moment. We don't want you to be scared. We want you to be prepared at LeakCon. Keep calm. It's boom time. Let's get to it. Mother's Day weekend storm adds to New Mexico's already impressive snowpack. And they're not smoking crack in New Mex. Snowfall totals above 9,000 feet in the Farmington area range from 10 to 24 inches of powder. Parts of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains in Angel Fire and Taos have seen upwards of 18 inches, which are cinches. We're going to go black right now. Whew. Follow us. Winter-like weather pattern to grip northeast and breed snow in some areas early this week. And that's not a tweak. Check out Houston. Flash flooding swamps drivers in Texas, which is not a schmexis. It's a state. Winter is making a comeback in the northeast United States early this week as snow returns to some areas with cold and rainy weather in other parts of the region. Check out Houston, Texas on the 9th. We will actually be able to watch this if you're watching. Are you watching? You better be dabbing.
Fans getting through, not a good idea. You see that a lot. You think you can get through, and you do for a little bit. Somebody, throws up a wake, and then you're out of luck. Would you recommend this? No.
It's dangerous. Really is. I made home just in time before the water got hot, though. I really did. I thank God.
So you think it stalled out?
Yeah, it stalled out and it got flooded.
I mean, it was to the above the wheels, right? Earlier.
The same storm that brought several rounds of severe weather is flooding rainfall to the south central United States last week is bringing downright raw weather to the northeast, which is a beast to a dab. Isn't that weird how my mouth moves and then you can't see me? Mother's Day turned out to be a washout in much of the mid-Atlantic and South New England, with rain and drizzle accompanying temperatures more typical of mid-March than mid-May. Hey, hey! Good times, good times. I wish I had a drum set. Slushy and slippery spots in the high spots along Massachusetts Turnpike in the Berkshires prompted officials to dramatically reduce the speed limit on Sunday, which was not their fun day. It was their slow the down day. Relief from the miserable weather will not come to an end at the end of the weekend. High temperatures through Tuesday will be no better than the lower 50s in Boston, mid 50s in New York, upper 50s in Philly, and lower 60s in DC, where the ruse is perpetrated. You know what I heard today? I'm going to share this with you. As one of our security members, Elijah Graywall, and I were driving down Putt Hill, we were listening to the radio. And on the radio, they were saying that they could not believe how these politicians were getting so political. It was absolutely alarming. And here you see a picture of global warming in action in mid-May. Yeah, that's true. Snow created this wintry scene along Interstate 90 in western Massachusetts today in mid-May. And Al Gore was nowhere to be found. Shut up, Al! Get in your f***ing hole! Oh, God, if I could find his hole, I would show him this hat, and I would stick it right up his hat. I would stick it right on his head. No, I wouldn't. We're going to auction this baby off. If you want this hat and your bid is less than $3 million, shit, you can't even touch it. Oh my God, because it's already been on my head. Oh my God. Good times. Good times. I mean, I think I'm sharpening the blade right now that I'm going to eviscerate you with. And then I'm going to take Rick Spare and the 6-con leak coat project with and you and that Jeffrey Doherty and his oh my God, and then I need to sharpen this blade a little bit more, and then, oh my God, I'm gonna get you from scrotum to the neck, and I'm gonna come and take your chickens because you're holding hostages. It's a hostage situation. And Rex Spire and Leak Pride and all you LeakCon 6 Cult Project members of the hashtag 6Con Leak Project, and then I know I've been doing this for 50 years, and I've been funding projects to take out 6Con Leak Project. Pizza Cult, and then there were people, and I got the proof. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you the video of the 6Con Leak Project, and it's like and there it is. And there is the project of the 6Con Leak Cult. Man, holy macaroni. What did they say? Snow and ice cause multiple crashes on Massachusetts Turnpike. Forces lower speed limit. This guy's pissed. Rain ending tonight. No week nor Easter Monday night. And let's see, what is your plight? Does he say something?
I've got a couple things, actually several things I need to talk about. First off, we have the rain engine tonight. The other thing is, we have a weak, and I want to emphasize the word weak, nor'easter coming in here tomorrow night. But it has some wind, some rain, and maybe even a few snowflakes that will go into early on Tuesday morning. All right, let's break it down. First off, how much rain fell today? Well, as expected, if you were north of Pike, it wasn't that much rain, really less than 1/10 of an inch. But once you cross the Pike, a good 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain fell, and it's still falling. So before the night's over with, some of you may pick up as much as 1 inch of rain out of this whole thing. So this is all part of the system working its way through. And you'll notice that as you look to the north right now, it's pretty light stuff. What will happen is we'll keep the heavier stuff going down to the south. And you look from New Bedford all the way through the Outer Cape, this is where we're seeing a pretty good downpour right now. So that's why I think the totals will inch up as we head through the evening hours. And then this whole system will go away. And right behind it is another one. This is the one that's going to impact us as we start to talk about tomorrow night. And it may just clip us on that evening commute. Well, a lot of gray skies out there right now in the city. It's 44 degrees. This is cold stuff for this time of year, despite the fact that we have a south wind at about 5 miles an hour. And it's not even that warm anywhere. Look at this. Worcester right now is at 37 degrees. A little bit warmer in the areas that didn't pick up much rain today, but where the rain came down, it's still holding temperatures in the 40s. Falmouth right now is only 41, Nantucket only 41 degrees. So what's going to happen? Well, between now and 8 o'clock, we'll kind of diminish the rain a little bit, and then between 8 and 10 o'clock tonight, pretty much all over with. But look at these temperatures. They go nowhere. It's going to be a chilly night tonight. Now, tomorrow morning, there may be a few breaks in the overcast because that's the only opportunity we're going to see for sunshine as we have for tomorrow, because by tomorrow afternoon, another round of rain moving in. So tonight, we'll call it evening rain. There still could be even a little bit of sleet mix going on well to the north and west out toward the Berkshires. And then cloudy and cold overnight tonight as lows drop 38 to 44 degrees. Tomorrow, all right, we have cloudy skies, afternoon rain coming in and the wind will be building. And it's not going to be very warm tomorrow either. 50 to 52 degrees is all the warmer it gets. You see, the one system is going away. That one I showed you out toward Chicago, that kind of joins forces with this, and this whole thing spins its way off upshore. And that's why I've had to put a little snow into the forecast. But you've got to get elevation above 1,500 feet, really above 2,000 before we're going to see any of this going on. So here's the map. Tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. Your evening commute, early commute's okay, but I think toward the end of the commute, we've got the rain coming in. The rain will be with us then tomorrow night. And look at this. With some elevation, early Tuesday morning, there could be a little bit of snow mixing in with it. So some wet snowflakes, certainly a possibility, even as you look closer to the city. One good thing about the Tuesday morning commute, most of this will be ending very quickly and moving on out of here. So I think the Tuesday morning commute may be okay, but even during the day on Tuesday, we're still going to have the hit or miss scattered shower. How much more rain are we talking about in this one? About double what we picked up today. 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain seems very likely. And believe it or not, there's going to be a few flurries along 495, but with some elevation, again, above 1,500, really above 2,000 feet, we might actually see a light coating on some of the grassy areas. I know, you're looking at the calendar going, this is just not right, and I would agree with you. The other thing, Tuesday morning, I have some gusty winds along the coast, probably around 15 to 25 miles per hour. So I have made both Monday and Tuesday nuisance weather days. Afternoon rain on Monday, morning rain ending on Tuesday, and some scattered showers throughout the day. Finally, Wednesday, we get some sunshine in here, about 58 degrees, but there's a chance of a few spot showers on Thursday.
Holy macaroni!
Right now, they do not look like
Can we
events.
shut
They're
this
just kind of
guy
showers
off,
at best,
please?
and we'll warm things up a little bit. Back the temperatures off a little bit later in the week for next weekend. It does look like we're going to go into a little bit cooler pattern than I was looking at earlier, but still.
Well, do a dab. Do a dab for me. That was a lot. It was a lot to digest. I have no idea what he said. I was gone for most of it. Interactive National Weather Service alerts are alerting everyone to snow. Chester, Mass, Round Hill snow on May 12th, 2019. Photos by Elizabeth Massa reveal that you're fluxed. Holy schmackaroli. And I don't even want to, I can't even, we're like 7 hours into the update and we got to get on with it. Let's do it. Let's add some power to the situation, please. They're going to make us pay for this. And that is tonight's first boom, the boom challenge. Number 10. Something's happening. Somebody said something. Oh, it's over here. What's happening? Let's not even do this. No, we don't want that. We want to keep this on loop. We're going to get back to this. I'll explain what's happening in a second. But you'll never understand. Will you? Will you? That's the boom that we just saw. You know about the Mississippi River at Vicksburg? Yeah. You can... Coastal flooding advisory remains in effect. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to break record for the longest river flood event ever since 1927, which has since records been kept, because May 21st will break that record, and the river is not expected to crest until it crests. Yeah. Sometime on May 19th or 20th. And it's going to stay above that crest until the June. Flood risk until June in the fluxed region. I'm going to go live now. Here I am. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, it may take until the final week of May for the Mississippi to crest, which will be the best, so you better be in the bong, taking the kayak along. Although not forecast to reach record flood stage, the river will remain above major flood till the end of May. And that's what it looks like. When you're flooding on the Mississippi, it gets as wide as, well, most states or cities. Look at that. That was a dam or a levee, which is now an overflow. Rising Mississippi River prompts historic opening of Bonnet Spillway near New Orleans. Flooding forces of Bonnet Spillway to open. And we didn't even download this, so as the Mississippi River continues to rise, officials open the Bonnet Spillway on Friday. I'm not even saying that correctly. Never before has the spillway been opened twice in the same year. And I'm no queer. The Army Corps of Engineers opened the Bonnet Spillway Friday afternoon. This is the 14th operation of the structure since 1937. And the first time since it's been opened twice during the same high water event ever. Holy shit, look at this. Man, let's get some volume. Do it. This is so dab worthy. Do it. Go. Play it. Holy shit. I don't know why this shit isn't even loading. Damn it! Well, that's exactly the opposite of damn it. That's the reverse damn it. And we can't even get any more of that. It's amazing. The decision to open Bonnet was issued by Major General Richard G. Kaiser, commander of the Mississippi Valley Division of... Holy shit, we're fluxed. This is the wettest we've seen in 124 fucking years, said Major Kaiser, who's not even been alive that long, so how the fuck does he know? Kick it like a Kaiser. Shit's about to hit the fan, guys. We're fluxed. This is just the beginning. It's amazing. I can't wait. We just have 4 days till LeakCon 2019, and I'm about to lose my mind because I'm trying to organize the whole situation. Do you see how... Okay. GFS model coming in. Let's play it. Let's not pause it. Let's play it. Are you a player? Look at this. Why is it not playing? Because it doesn't... They're blocking us. Take a look at the snowfall in the northeast, east of the divide. This is where we're going to be. Right here. LeakCon is right there. So we're going to be picking up some precipitation during the situation. We're going to be watching it. We'll be doing dabs until Sunday, which is going to bring us heavy snow in the Denver region. Yes! I love it when a plan comes together. And the snow will continue to bury. And the upper northern coast where Oroville is will continue to pick up, which is predicting to be 4 to 8 feet of snow in the Sierras through the end of May. 4 to 8 feet of snow coming to the Sierras. And they're about to test Oroville Dam like it's wham bam, thank you ma'am. So we're going to see how they test that, because they've never tested it like this in 124 years. Locally heavy rainfall and a few severe thunderstorms across the southeast and mid-Atlantic. Locally heavy rainfall and a few strong to severe thunderstorms will continue over the southeast and mid-Atlantic into early Monday, potentially resulting in additional flooding in some areas. Fasten your seatbelts, kid, because the big numbers are not coming to the end of May. Hey. Take a look at what's happening here on the GFS models over here in Europe. I can't even play it. We'll play it for you. Watch the Alps here. Watch the snowfall in northern Spain. It's insane. I know. Italy and this island over here in the Mediterranean, who knows what that is. But that's through your summer, and I know it's a bummer. But that's not all we have to report on. There's a tragedy as 300 yaks starve trapped in snow in India. Look at how cute these little guys are. Let's open this up and let's see how cute these yaks are. Oh my God! I would eat that, but I would also wear it as a rug or warm myself and also pet him as a friend. Look at that guy. He's so cute. He's like my puppy, and he's like my dinner, and he's like my rug. Oh my God, I love that guy. I love yaks. I love yaks. Are you coming? Have you been there? This is the only hat. These yaks look amazing. Look at all the products that exist on this. Look how cute he is. I'd eat him. At least 300 yaks have starved to death near India's border with China after getting trapped in heavy snowfall. Holy sh! There it is. This is India. This is the heavy snowfall piling up. Oh, we're just going to run it through. That's China, Russia, and other Uzbekistans and others can't even understand. And that's heavy snow everywhere. And it's summer. And it's the northern hemisphere. So, 6.1 magnitude earthquake in Panama injures 2. Thank God, that's all. This was near the border of Costa Rica, damaging buildings and injuring at least 2 people, but there were no immediate reports of fatalities, authorities said. The quake struck more than 4 miles southeast of Plaza de Cachan in Panama at a depth of 12 miles, which is typical of most earthquakes. Seismic update, no quakes of note, 5.0 in the Japan region. Getting knickers in a bunch, 4.5 in the Philippines. There's the big boomer. Kicking off at 6.1, downgrade service, USGS, Costa Rica. 4 days, 18 hours away. Wow, I need some sleep. 1811, New Madrid earthquake. You want to know the facts? Come to see my talk. Cosmic catastrophe. Yes. From comets to cosmic rays, we're talking about right now the facts. And let's look at them. And let's shut me down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the last 300 to 400 years of data from yearly average sunspot numbers. And I want to show you that these sunspot rises and falls, peaks and valleys correspond to weather patterns. specifically cooling patterns. The Dalton minimum, one of the coldest patterns for 100 years during the 1800s. The Centennial minimum, the coldest time during the early 1900s. And the Maunder minimum, 1650 to 1750, literally the mini ice age. This is all forced by the sun. Not you, not man. It has nothing to do with you burning fires, the Industrial Revolution, or anything that these political parties, which are frauds, this is the slavery control mechanism that needs to keep you compliant, that wants to have a global government. They want you to believe this. Stop believing the narrative. Start looking at the facts. You're looking at them. You want to hear more facts? Buy the live stream and listen to my talk on cosmic catastrophe. The facts of our hidden history, of humanity. Civilizations like us have been here time immemorial. We might be the 50th one to be destroyed, and the destruction is coming. But the secret information will be kept by those in power, and you will be a slave once again. I know you won't be, but your children's children's children will be. And this is not conjecture. Oh, unfortunately, it's factual. Let's look at some of the boom booms coming from the cosmic ray flux induced muon enhancement in the subsurface of the siliceous rich magma. It is glorious. That's crazy. Is that live? I can't stand that. Mount Agung erupting. Volcano YT. Come give him a thumbs up. I just did. Worldwide volcano news update. Sabancaya, Karaminsk, Ibu, Dukono, Agung, Reventador, Sabancaya. On and on. Ongoing. Siliceous rich magma being heated in the subsurface is inevitable, as well as our demonetization. In Arizona, it's no longer a felony to own nunchucks. Yes! Nunchakarama! I used to be like a... I know... I'm a nunchuckist. I'm a nunchuck maniac. Don't even chuck my nuns. I'll chuck your nun right out of Dodge. Boom! 28 minutes, 49 seconds in, barge and tanker collide, leaking gas product into the Houston Channel. Now, this isn't a product because Houston, Texas is one of the most polluted, disgusting places on the planet. If you live in Houston or East, get out of Dodge. You have cancer or goiter on your neck. Trust me, you know someone who does. And that's inevitable. Jeff Bezos' lunar lander is a modular, multi-purpose landing system, which means he's probably going to go there at some point. He wants an escape module, and he's paid for it already. But you don't have the ducats to join him. But you can join us here at LeakCon 2019. These ancient galaxies are far brighter than expected. Does that signal a cosmic turning point? Well, LeakCon 2019 does. And I can assure you that there may be discussion about a micronova. And that could be a boom to knowledge. But we're all going to keep calm. Staring at the sky for over 200 hours, the Spitzer Space Telescope collected light that finally reached Earth after a 13 billion year voyage through space. What the fuck? Okay. Read that if you need to know about that far back. But we're looking about now impacts of solar activity on precipitation in the United States. This paper coming out yesterday actually corroborates shit that we've been saying for years. That cosmic rays cause cloud nucleation, which has been confirmed by Svensmark up to 2 decades ago. Not only that, the Cloud Project, funded by you, your tax dollars in the U.S. government, also corroborated Svensmark's work almost 2 decades later. This huge bag of weed, which is legal in my state, which I got for barely $30, packs multiple joints, which makes me happy. And the impact of solar activity on precipitation in the United States has now been confirmed due to solar activity, which is cosmic ray flux, yo. So like we're at the club and our science is being picked up because we put it down. So it's insane. And if you want to get even more insane, read the paper. Because I don't even want to discuss it, because I've been discussing it for years and no one's listened. But now there's a paper about it. Oh my God. And there's even papers on solar forcing coming out that people are listening to, and they're peer-reviewed. That there's actual forcing length of day changes from 9 to 18.6 years. That not only I know about and other people in cosmic catastrophe circles, but also ancient cultures that actually made things like chimney rock to relish the sun's lunar standstill and other epic cosmic forcing mechanisms that force climate change time immemorial. As if this is a breakthrough in science and we're finally understanding what controls the climate, the ancient cultures from thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of years already know what we already think we know or we're discovering today. That is how egotistical and pathetic science is currently. Now, look at the highlights of this shite. This is what is funny. Uncovering the mechanisms through which solar activity acts on Earth's rotation deserves renewed attention. You think so? Thank you, Doug Vogt and others who already know. Ooh. Yes, and Jeff Gregg about the electric universe, cosmic catastrophe, and what the ancients already knew. And what they knew is amazing. Almost as amazing as this hair is. I mean, can you imagine that? Wow. Focus in. In this paper, they analyze fluctuations in Earth's rotational velocity, which may lead to crustal slip and other total infarctions of your lifestyle. The 11th state to legalize recreational pot will be Illinois. Ha! Yesterday was North Dakota. Illinois is next. It's slipping, folks. Federal decriminalization is coming soon. And guess what's going to happen in Denver at LeakCon 2019? If you ask me, you'll get free weed. Or any of the security officers. They will have free weed for you. We're allowed to give up to free 2 ounces of weed per person in the state. And we're going to give you half a gram. So, bam! This is all reversed. It's very difficult to do. I'm going to do that for the first time ever! I don't even know how to do that. That's probably a bad example. Do you know about Channel 27? Heidi Vandenberg? Neither did I until recently. But she's like a clairvoyant, but not. She's not. She's not a clairvoyant. What she is a Vedic astrologer. And these are people that know the structural analysis, the scientific analysis of the original science. Vedic astrology. It is not Copernicus or any of those D-bags. Vedic astrology is the original science. And I'm not trying to be Santo Spinacci because I didn't smoke crack for 7 years. I was locked up in prison, though. Anyway, I digress. Heidi Vandenberg, I was told, is going to be at LeakCon, and she'll have a table, and it's free. And she'll be doing and scheduling readings, etc. And apparently Greg Wynn is locked up in prison and won't be there to kill her, me, and Rex Bear and others. So that's good news on the front there. And we'll keep you updated as we go along. So subscribe to Heidi's channel, tell her Diamond sent you, and if you're at LeakCon, hopefully she'll be there or I look like an idiot. And let's talk about the schedule of events. And some people were asking me why I use this symbol for the program. Those of you watching that know what the symbol means, this is one of the original Sanskrit letters, Om. And it means all that ever was and all that ever will be. It could even mean as above, so below. But these are the original sounds from the beginning to the end. The Alpha and the Omega. And that's what we were providing here. We're providing information that is so controversial that people are willing to kill me and others for it, or because of it, that they think we're some sort of satanic cult or some shit. Now, I'll tell you what. I left one of the most dangerous inner cities where I was planting food on vacant lots to come to the wilderness, and I never expected to be hunted down by a psychopath where I am. And that's exactly what happened. So, opposites do attract. And everything does happen for a purpose. And I will be the first speaker in Pikes Peak talking about cosmic catastrophe from cosmic rays to comets, while Rex Bear does his talk on Isis rising. And the day after that, we will switch venues for the final closeout, where at 4 p.m. he will be in my room and I'll be in his room doing the same reverse talk. So if you're there for the weekend, you can never miss a talk. Not only that, you'll have access to Greg Allison, Christian Westbrook, David Dubine, Laird Scranton, John D'Souza, Adrian D'Amico, Gary Long, and Robert Felix. Some of the most intellectual, esoteric minds in the realms that we're studying. And if you're a VIP, you're going to get special workshops with John D'Souza, Rex Bear, and myself. And not only that, if you're VIP, you get early access to the atrium, to the venue. You get early seating, guaranteed seating in all talks. And you get access to the VIP dinner, a special hemp lucid package, which is worth $100. And a VIP package that I set up worth more than your ticket price. Guaranteed. There has been zero profiteering for the first LeakCon ever. What we want is everyone to come out of this event with the realization that you're not alone, that we're a team, that we're working together, seizing Damocles' sword, worm farming together. And the fact that we have never been alone is true. And the fact that the US government, the CIA, and NASA are a fraud, perpetrating a lie to protect humanity from chaos, is bullshit. Because we could be working together to survive and thrive in the future. We could be working together for solutions, not excuses. And it seems like the powers that be want to tax your ass to benefit themselves. But we're calling to an end to that in 4 days and 18 hours. And if you want to join us and you don't have a ticket, you can get your virtual ticket now. The link is below. If you don't know how to get it, you probably won't know how to watch it. So don't email me. Now, there is clearly a 100-year pattern here, accentuated by a 200-year pattern. If you think there's a warming effect while we're down here at the bottom of solar cycle 24, I don't even know what you're looking at. You've been brainwashed. But it's okay. We accept all members. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. There's only one of these, and I got it. We love each and every one of you. Thanks to all of our one-time donors, our Patreons, every one of our VIPs. Without the VIPs coming to LeakCon 2019, it would never happen. The price tag is ridiculous, and we will barely break even. My fingers are crossed that every one of you that has supported this channel from the beginning, I get to shake your hand. In less than 5 days, history will be made. Be safe. We love you.